7 Storm Track weather with meteorologist Blaze Keller.
Well, we are getting ready for arguably, I think, our biggest temperature whiplash of the winter season so far going into spring. Spring and fall, I like to think of as transition seasons, as our jet stream transitions out of either being to our north during summer and heading south, or the opposite, coming from winter into summer. Now, this big temperature change that we're going to experience is brought on by a low pressure system that's still off towards Alaska, so it's got a while to move its way not only through Canada but into parts of the United States. It's going to pull this spinning low that's kind of off the California coast and use its energy to bring not only a big temperature change, but also potentially some severe weather to parts of the Midwest. Thankfully, if you're not a fan of severe weather, we've been pushed out of that. But as I mentioned, spring, a transition season, I wouldn't really expect this big of a temperature whiplash until later into spring, not as we look towards the end of February. But it is on our doorstep, and it's going to bring about not only the chance for showers and thunderstorms, but also some breezy conditions as well. Southerly winds today are keeping us in the 30s right now, and they're going to continue to keep us on the warmer side as we head overnight into your Sunday. A high pressure system is beginning to exit, so southerly winds are going to continue to really ramp up that heat as we go into Sunday. Future track is bringing us partly sunny, maybe more mostly cloudy conditions by the late afternoon, early evening hours as we look to end the weekend. But we're going to continue to warm on up as we head into Monday. Noticing a lot more cloud cover to our north. That's that low pressure system's warm front really pushing a lot of that moisture to our north. We're going to capitalize on that warmth as we go not only into Monday and Monday night, but into Tuesday as well. Take a look at our high temperatures as we go into Tuesday. If we get 60 on Monday and on Tuesday, we'll have 3 through the month of February. That will be the second most, tying, I believe, 2,000 in the Madison area. For the second most 60s in the month of February. We typically don't see them. So if we do get any more, we will certainly continue to climb our way up there. But watch as our temperatures go from the low 60s to the 30s by midnight to the mid 20s by that following afternoon. We're going to drop about 40 or so degrees within 24 hours as this strong cold front moves on through here. And because of that, it's not only going to be breezy, but there's also going to be the chance for some severe weather. We were talking about maybe southern Wisconsin being in that chance as we were looking earlier last week, but now a little bit more confidence that's continuing to be pushed off to our south and east. Can't rule out maybe a stronger thunderstorm with some hail and maybe some strong wind gusts, but the better environment for more organized severe weather is going to be off to our south in parts of Illinois, Indiana, as well as parts of Michigan. If you want to see it again, just take a look. The greens obviously indicating that warmer air. There's that strong cold front dipping as far south as the Texas Panhandle as we look ahead to about midnight going into Wednesday. But just take a look at how deep that colder air is going to surge as we go into Wednesday evening. But then as quickly as we cool on down, we warm back up. We're back into the mid 30s by Thursday, 50s by that following Saturday. So we do just have a little bit of a roller coaster here. We are going to continue to keep an eye out on Tuesday's potential. Again, I'm not ruling out a stronger storm, but as I mentioned, Grace and folks at home, the better environment certainly looks to be to our south. But 260s and then 20s, it is going to be rough. That's not a fun
said,
time.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Rough.
R-U-F-F. Rough. Don't put away the winter coats. I know we're going to be in the 60s Monday, Tuesday, but you are going to need it Wednesday.
Maybe an umbrella. Do we need that yet?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to be rain, snow mixed on Wednesday morning. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you, Blaze. The busiest stretch of the sports calendar begins this weekend. Luke Campbell joins us now with more on the marathon that runs through March.